Alright, hello there everyone. It's Prickly Man here, bringing you some Adelaide Netrunner from the 28th of May, which is just a casual game night, yet again, last one before regionals. We're going to see Ash on the left playing Chaos Theory, and Adrian on the right playing a Near Earth Hub. Being joined today in the commentary box by a mythbuilder, all the way from
Oh,
Thailand, I think?
yeah. Currently in Thailand. Was formerly part of the Seattle Meta.
Yeah,
Uh,
so,
yeah. Good to hear. Good to see you guys. I guess.
yeah.
hmm
So he'll be giving us some good old-fashioned analysis commentary up
I'll do my
in
best.
this, yeah.
Yeah. So, uh, these are for players are from your local meta, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of Adelaide guys, I know them both.
hmm Tell us a little bit about how they play.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ash is very much Ash is the kind of person who will go click one magnum opus, click two, three, four, use magnum opus,
Right.
and then just gets disgusting amounts of money. He's been running this Chaos Theory deck for a while,
hmm
and it's based on the fact that it has disgusting amounts of money. Adrian's just
Right.
running Butcher Shop, the boring bastard.
Yeah. Butcher Shop. It's fairly popular.
Yeah, and he has been running it to a lot of success recently in the GNKs. So
Sounds good.
we'll see what happens. Looks like Ash taking a mull, probably no magnum opus in the hand, so he throws it back.
Yeah.
I mean, Chaos Theory is the place to put a magnum opus, right? I mean, especially with that extra memory.
Oh yeah. That extra memory goes leaks. Magnum opuses, SMCs. That one extra memory does so much work.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You can see it.
Yeah.
You can
There we
see it.
go.
You
Magnum
can see
opus.
it. All right. So
Yeah.
Adrian's probably
Perfect.
gonna. I mean, if I know Adrian's gotten everyone in Adelaide seems to have caught the Cortex lock bug, so hopefully we might even see just like an instant flatline.
Right.
Yeah, probably not, but
Okay. Corp installs. It's interesting.
yeah. So the standard install hedge fund puts him on a lot of money. Oh, we're gonna make some runs. Come on,
Oh,
Cortex lock. That's just Enigma. That's
ah,
significantly
yeah,
more
that's
boring.
example. Yeah, yeah, makes him lose a click.
Yeah.
That's always important.
Yes, that first turn aggression going straight down. Gonna make the run at HQ as well. Oh, there's the Cortex lock.
Oh,
Toss your hand away. Toss your hand away. It's just yep,
yeah, you can't do anything.
yep. I love the hands, just
Yeah,
like yeah, all right. No,
yep,
just no. Don't offer him your cards one by one.
nope,
Just toss it.
yeah.
He
Then
gets
you
through though, so
disappointed. He mulliganed, got the Magnum Opus, didn't get a chance to use it.
yeah. He's
Now,
gonna
what
get.
was beautiful here is if NEH just magically has a neural entity.
Oh god. So he's gonna opt to draw instead of make the access. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that makes a
So I
lot of
see,
sense.
so I see an indexing there. Interesting. I always had the impression indexing kind of fell out of favor. Um,
The
due to just how much R&D gets shuffled nowadays.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, it's still a good card. Like, there's nothing wrong with indexing. You're still seeing five cards, and if you can make that second run, you're still gonna get a big benefit. So there's nothing particularly wrong with it. I guess
Right,
it's just that other cards have more right with it.
right, fair. Yeah, so you're just drawing up NEH versus the pad campaign.
Yep. So I mean,
Think that's a scoring server right there.
maybe. I mean, it could just be like a semi-scoring server. I mean, the idea of Butcher Shop these days is you get that kind of semi-tax going on. So when you drop your mid-season scorches, they're gonna hit, which is, I guess, the basic idea. Anyway, it's just moneying up again. Like the main problem with Butcher Shop is that position you end up in, where it's like, I do not have enough money to pull off a mid-season scorch,
Right,
and that's just the worst feeling.
that's 11 credits, right?
Assuming that you don't have to boost the trace.
Oh yeah, ah, trying to pull that off against like a PPVPK. That's just
Ooh,
ah, yeah, getting out the blast rate.
yeah,
That's
modding
good
out
call.
the Plascrete, which is pretty strong actually. I mean, you get the full benefit,
Yeah.
all the good stuff. Doesn't really advance the board state though, which I mean, the one thing NEH really is, Adrian's really got it going really well for him right now is that his board state is going very far, very fast.
Yeah. And
Oh,
scored out the first Astro.
yeah,
So
that
yeah,
put
this is what I like about Butcher Shop. Just kind of putting the pressure on. It's got that thing that like the old Rush decks used to have,
yeah,
where they're just trying to get to match point and the runner messes up horribly.
yeah. I don't know. If I was Ash, I might have considered making a run on that server where the Astro was, just in theory, just to force him to res. Because I mean, on 4 credits, what's he gonna do? Like, he can't mid season.
So I see an RDI, two personal touches. Is this a dinosaur stack?
I think it happens to be a Dinosaurus deck, but this is actually Ash's little trick. I'm not sure whether you saw it earlier, but he actually threw Ninja in the bin. So it turns out that when you have Ninja and a bunch of personal touches, it's really baller.
Right, because you don't have to pay the absurd 3 credits to
Yeah,
increase its strength.
yeah. My problem turns out it's like and he says like it's like for me it's like why don't you just run Mimic and Data Suckers? Because I mean you're paying influence for the Ninja and then you've got all these personal touches. But like, so I've never been convinced by his strategy, but
Mhm.
there are those
It's
times when you
his.
when you
Yeah.
sit there and yeah, there are those times you sit there and it's like, okay, well he's got like he's sitting on top of the Ninja with 1 strength and I got a Koimenu. Well, that's not too good because it's just gonna bust straight through.
Mhm.
And yeah, looks like he's gonna toss the Dinosauruses and the personal touches though. So
All right. Yeah, he has Magnum Opus, and you can use them to just get that suite out.
yeah,
And does nullify Cortex Lock in, make pressure H2 a bit?
yeah, I mean definitely just pumping out memory right now is the best way to ditch Cortex Lock's effect. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, you can try and break it, but like as soon as like turn 5 comes around, I just always assume Cortex Lock is a dead card.
Yeah. But I mean, if they face check it, it's done its job.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, 5 cards at the beginning of the game, like it's a bloody good thing you didn't play one out first. It's like, yeah, sure, gamble, make a run. I'm dead. Okay,
Yeah.
put the cards down, move on.
All right. Something going into the scoring server.
Yeah, see, now I'd be slightly less inclined to make that face check run and just say you res that ice because he can just say, yeah, I will not res that, and then just mid-season scorch him. So it looks like that's a bill.
Yep. That's a bail.
Yeah, so four
So yeah.
points and an Astro token. That's not good.
Yeah. No, this is getting dangerous.
Yeah, I mean you just can't play against any MBN really when they've got essentially if they have a breaking news in hand, anytime they draw an agenda, unless you can pinch the breaking news, you just yeah.
Okay.
Going after the
So
pad, going after the economy. I like this a lot.
yeah, I think it makes sense. It keeps you safe from the season scorch,
Yeah,
and slows down how fast they can put out agendas.
yeah, and yeah, just the fact that like the runner's economy right now, this magnum opus is going to be significantly better than NEH's. Because I mean, NEH, it's like, yeah, I have all these pads and all these marked accounts. Like you're not going to have the time or the money to go trash them with Magnum Opus. If you're just like, yeah, I'll just take some money, go trash it. Take some money, go trash it. It's you actually are kind of in a winning position. Whereas usually I'll make the comment, you know what, like if you go and trash all these pads, it's going to cost you 12 credits. You're just not. It's not a winning position.
Right.
But here I think it is.
Yeah, because trashing pads, it's 2 clicks on a Magnum Opus, so 2 clicks on a run. So yeah, it's not bad. Right, trashing marked accounts and the one that's loaded with money on it. So yeah, definitely denying some econ.
Gonna res that
Res is
daily.
the div.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one you want to trash even more though.
Oh, so there's a show in NEH and a butcher shop on top of that.
Yeah, I mean, Daily Business shows a card you can use in almost any deck. It's a get better cards card,
Yeah. Um,
which is I think it's
it's a
fantastic.
Yeah, it's a multiple stack, like it's a multi-stack Mr. League.
Yeah. Alright, so NEH, I can see a bunch of ice in hand, I think, so
Okay,
shoring up might
protecting
not be the
R&D.
worst thing.
Yeah, I like that here. Protecting R&D, like the runners slowly getting their rig out, and I found that to to get NEH hitting R&D has been effective because once they have something in their hand, right, they're just going to get it out, put it down, astro it off, something.
Yeah. Another
All
marked
right,
accounts coming up.
so protecting daily business show. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
can get beyond that, especially now that Magnum Opus is out. So,
Yeah. And Ash has shown that proliferation to say, I would like to trash your assets, so,
mhm, yeah, DBS is probably the one you want to be protecting. But now the
exactly.
corp is at 2 credits, so.
Uh, 4, sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can.
yeah. It's
It's a bit hard. I've never really liked these tokens on the camera, but they
mhm.
generally like if you can kind of see the blue in it as opposed to the. Yeah,
Yeah. Are those Team Covenant ones?
I think so, but don't quote me on that.
Mhm.
My favorite out of those are the recurring credits. I remember once I was sitting there and I'm like I don't really have any tokens. I'll just tap my stealth stuff because I was using a bunch of stealth stuff. And he's like no. It was actually I was playing Adrian. He's like no. And so he pulls out these recurring credits, which you can kind of see on the edge of the camera there at the top. So on the one side they've just got the little credit and they've got the like an arrow going around, like a normal
Right.
credit thing. But on the other side, it's just got the word loading written on it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh god, yes.
That is so brilliant.
It's fantastic.
And
I absolutely love
yeah, those guys doing good work. Shout out to Team Covenant,
it. Yeah.
as if they need more of a shout out. All right, getting the ninja out.
Yep, so again, that ninja kind of Ash's signature. Like it's not really a card you see ever, but
Well, if you have Magnum Opus money, I can I can be okay with running ninja.
yeah,
Just blank, not boosted.
yeah. I mean, yeah, like it's like I get it, but my problem is it's like you can get like a mimic. It only costs 3. That covers a significant amount of sentries.
Right. Now, see, I think Ash is trying to be bullying to him. He's trying to be meta defining.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the Adelaide meta Susanoo makes an appearance,
Oh
right?
god,
And
yes.
Mimic cannot deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the thing is, it's one of those things where it's like I might not like this, but it seems to be working for him. So who am I to complain? You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially with all the personal touches he usually starts stacking on it.
Yeah. All
Anyway,
right.
so
Well,
NEH in a bit of a
or
pickle. I'm going to assume he's just not seeing agendas or something. Because I mean, otherwise you just score out. You'd score out any 3-2 at this point, and then just dig like crazy for a breaking news.
yeah. All right. Installing over Cortex Lab makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I think. And then take
And
2.
yep.
I'm like, it's one of these weird positions at the moment. Like, I got to assume that second face down, the only face down remote, I should say, is another DBS. Looks like we're gonna find out. No, it's just a Jackson.
It's Jackson.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah. Again, though, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't just
Oh,
kind
he's
of
just letting them
dug for an
trash.
agenda.
Okay.
Yeah, but well, there's nothing really in the trash worth getting back. So
Yeah. Most of the economy is asset, so
yeah,
it's not
but
really going to help out here.
yeah, no, I think I mean yeah. Tell me if you agree or not, but I think if I'm any age, I want to end the game right now. I'm probably not going to get it with a Scorch end
Yeah.
because of that blast screen.
Letting a shaper build their rig to completion. It's it's just going to end horribly.
Yeah,
So
especially when that rig is punctuated by the sweet smell of money from Magnum Opus. It's
okay.
not pretty.
Card and scoring server.
Another marked accounts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Protecting economy because Ash has shown that Ash will destroy economy wherever he walks.
yeah. At least make it a bit of a pain in the ass.
The
I
one thing
mean,
I'm worried about is Ash isn't running. at all. Well,
Yeah,
running on like R&D or HQ.
yeah.
So the rig is complete.
I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's letting it have a free run, but I mean, the most he's going to get at the moment is single accesses. He's also hasn't had the money to build his rig. Like you'll notice every turn now, he's just been going Magnum Opus, install a thing, Magnum Opus, install, and he just installed the Gordian. So there's the full rig.
Right.
So I think now's the time when he's going to start kicking off and getting things done. The only problem is that all the meaningful agendas are now on the bottom of the deck. Um, so
Yeah, that's
yeah,
where DBSing can definitely shoot the corp player because the corp they don't want to see agendas when they're not ready, but when they want to see agendas, all of them are at the bottom of the deck.
yeah. Alright, so we'll see what NEH does here. I mean, I can see like an information overload in hand. I mean, clearly all
Right.
the agendas are in the deck still, which is why the corp's just saying, yeah, let's just defend HQ. Oh, sorry, R&D. Like, who cares about
Right.
HQ? I mean, even with all that Mopus money, like, it's still going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to make multiple runs on HQ.
What are your thoughts on information overload?
Well, I mean, in Butcher Shop, I think it makes perfect sense. To be honest, for the sole reason of, like, I am going to hit you with a mid-seasons whenever it's, convenient for me. Excuse me while I lock out a server for the rest of the game. I mean, unless you've
Yeah.
got disgusting amounts of money or want to just sweep your right arm across the board and get rid of all your cards. So no rares on the marked accounts. I guess Adrian's just kind of thinking it's going to cost you 5. I'm kind of okay with this considering the amount of money I have at the moment.
I'm surprised Ash hasn't gone after the DBS.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised the marked accounts was valued over the DBS as well, but
All right, advancing using the
there we go.
Astro,
Another Beal.
and
So
it's a Beal.
not the ideal one, but again, I know as a fact that Adrian's running breaking news as
Right.
is pretty sensible because you can also trigger the Scorch combos off of it. Um, so
So
we'll see what happens.
so this might be a personal quirk, but the thing I like doing with the Beal, especially like let's say I score an Astro or like an early breaking news or something, I try to get the Beal to be a 3-pointer because that jump from 2 to 5 is huge, right? Um, I
Yeah,
know like that I know that's definitely cost me games, but at the same time, like if I can get to match point, right? The runners just they're terrified. The clock's on, uh,
yeah,
especially in something like NEH.
yeah. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense that kind of strategy. But in this game, like looking at the board, I don't
Yeah,
think there's a
no,
way in hell that was going to end up being a 5-3 BL.
absolutely not. No.
Yeah. So yeah, Corp's probably. I mean, if I was the Corp, I'd try to get down to Jackson, just jam draw into a breaking news, and attempt to win the game.
Mhm. What do they have in hand right now? Just a bunch of ice?
It looks like a bunch of ice, maybe like a asset or something. I can't really see too much. Maybe it's an NAPD. And yeah, Rona
Yeah.
also with a bunch of money, so in the case of any mid-seasons, I think there would definitely be a bit of a contest. I don't think the Corp's ever going to be able to outmoney, like just straight up outmoney the runner here. Even with all
Yeah.
this asset trashing, like it's costing the runner a lot, but I think it's costing the Corp more overall.
Right. So this is interesting because typically in oh, it's a pop-up.
No,
Fair enough.
yeah, and I mean Ashes was like, yeah, that's fine. I wasn't gonna pay 4 anyway to trash that daily business show. So one more, well, that's it. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm gonna have to stop. One more dollar. Whoa.
Yeah. So this is an interesting kind of reversal of roles because typically when I playing as runners, their economy is very bursty, but it's fairly limited. A lot of it I see is kind of event based, whereas the corp they're getting things from like assets. They're getting sort of a sustain, right? Like
Yeah.
RP is the biggest offender of this with Sunbeam. Uh, okay, we see the final Astro, but nowhere
Yeah.
safe to score it.
Yeah.
And
It's not.
without the last Astro,
Yeah. It's not the agenda you want to see here. Especially without I mean, if I had a Jackson on the field, I'd be cycling that back into the deck before you can say
right,
hooey. Also see an NAPD in hand, so a small flood occurring, but probably not too bad.
I would just pitch the NAPD into archives.
Yeah, I know. I'd be tempted, but I probably wouldn't.
Hmm.
Just because, like, usually it'd be like, yeah, this is a huge tempo hit for the runner. Like, that would be very bad, but
Right, but right now it's just 2 clicks, I suppose.
yeah.
Right, defending archives
Or not.
or not.
Or not. Yeah, again, I think
Ooh.
the game just needs to end.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure Adrian will be running 2 breaking newses. Knowing his kind of gig, it's probably going to be 2 breaking newses, so chances of him
Yeah, which
drawing
makes
one
sense.
have now gone down thanks to the DBS, though. Oh, sorry, thanks to the DBS being gone.
Yeah. Okay. Securing the scoring server, that makes sense. But at this point, I mean, no one's got access to a ton of money.
Yeah, and I think that amount of money's only going to go up.
Hmm. Does Butcher Shop run strong sentries? I don't think so.
Not really. Oh no,
Yeah,
there's Gutenberg. There's Gutenberg.
a Gutenberg on scoring server would be inspired.
Yeah. Also, in this particular instance, completely useless.
Right.
Inspired, but useless.
Yes. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so the R&D interface going down. We also see a stim hack in hand, so there's going to be
Right.
loads of options to get into R&D now, especially again with the full rig, the magnum opus, the indexings, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Corp's also got, that looks like 6, 8, 10, 12, $13, so toll booth probably not going to be a thing.
Mhm.
But, a couple of small ice, a couple of credits every time, just whittle away at the runner's money.
All right. Runner trashing an SMC in Gordian makes sense.
Yep.
Cork drawing
And looks like that's it.
and install. Is that game?
Finally.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
breaking news.
Again, just get that breaking news out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. And Cork showing the other agendas in hand.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
that's...
So that was a pretty good game, but I think the runner just did not apply enough pressure on centrals.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was really much the runner in some ways could do. Like, it's one of those things, like, you're playing a variant that sets up. What else are you going to do but set up kind of thing. It's...
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
All
Anyways,
right.
that was
So,
game 1. Get into game 2 very shortly. Thanks again, Mythbuilder, for coming with us. I think you'll be joining us for game 2 in just a sec.
oh, okay.
Yeah, why
All right,
not?
fine. Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
willing to do it. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so we'll see you on
All
this side.
For what? What are the